Washington for another mission? You must be mad. I don't care if Professor Albert Paradine wants to blow up the universe. I'm not in that business anymore.
You don't mean that, Mr. Gordon.
Oh, yes, I do. I'm quite content right where I am. Did you hear that audience tonight? They leaped to their feet, roaring in approval. The air was so thick with electricity, you could have cut it with a knife.
Looked to me like they were trying to tear you apart.
Obviously, you're not of the theater. That was adulation, my boy. They were just totally caught up in my performance. We're wasting time. Goodbye, Joseph. Remember me to Skinny Malone.
Would you reconsider if Jim West agrees to come back?
He'll never do it.
What if he does?
He gave me his word. He swore to me the Lovelace case was going to be his last. I only signed on for one pipsqueak. He said you couldn't get him to leave his Mexican paradise if you begged him on bended knee.
But what if we do?
Joseph, if you can get James West to agree to come back, I'll come back too without a murmur. Fair enough?
Mr. Gordon, you've got a deal.
Fair enough. Bye, Joseph. Never in a million years.
I'm Edward Jensen, United States Secret Service. I'm here at the behest of Robert T. Malone, head of the Secret Service. Seems as though there's another madman loose on the world. Director Malone said you might have certain reservations about taking another assignment. It means risking your life.
You got it.
Risking your life?
You got an extra horse?
Yeah, sure, it's out back. I'll come with you.
I am not talking to you.
Well, that's a fine how do you do. I thought you'd be happy to see me.
You swore to me. You gave me your word. The Lovelace case was going to be our last. Never again, you said. I love it too much down there in Mexico.
I do.
Well, then why aren't you down there? Why'd you let somebody talk you into coming up here?
Same reason you let someone talk you into coming up here. Our flag.
What?
Our flag, Artie. Our country needs us.
Not that bad.
It'll be like old times. The two of us on another one.
And as for you, you are the most contemptible, lowest, deceitful, treacherous, disordered, malignant. You want to add anything?
No, I think you covered it all, Artie. Artie always did have a way with words.
Pusillanimous double-crosser I've ever known in my life.
Putting ill feelings aside, I'm asking you to come back and help your country.
See?
I am retired. Artemus Gordon, ex-agent of the Secret Service, incommunicado, finis.
Remember Addison, quit a year ago, wrote a very successful book on his days in the service. There happen to be a lot of people who think our adventures are titillating.
Our adventures? How did he get into this act? Outside of going to and from work, you've never been out from behind this desk.
This madman. Now, what does he want, Skinny?
If we knew that, what would I need you two for? All we know is that after killing his 4 brothers, he just upped and vanished into thin air, only to have just recently reappeared somewhere in the vicinity of the western states. Our agents think around the vicinity of Parsons Ridge, Nevada.
Well, you've got plenty of young agents actively in the service. Why 2 old, sagging retirees?
I bet you can't give me one good reason.
How about we could get killed?
I said a good reason.
What do you want us to do?
Go to Parsons Ridge, Nevada, and find out what AP2 is up to.
Who?
Albert Paradine II. Then stop it instantly.
Put a stop to what?
Whatever it is AP Albert Paradine II is up to. I've had your private train refurbished. It's on a siding in the train yards, steamed up, ready to go.
Funny, I don't remember saying yes.
Well, the world may be on the verge of blowing up, but by all means, take all the time you need.
I need a stiff drink.
No, what you need is to get into shape in our new fitness room.
Fitness room?
What fitness room?
Have you two been away that long? President Harrison is a nut for fitness. Runs around his Oval Office all day long. He's set up a rigorous training program for all our agents.
Rigorous?
Very.
Should have known better. My great Aunt Maud always said to me, Artemis, she said, never hitch your wagon to another man's star.
Artie,
You never know where the dinghy-bang fool may want to go.
Artie, are you trying to tell me the only reason you're here is because of me?
Whoever dreamed you'd want to go back into the service? I had my own repertory company where I could write and star in my own plays. Full control over the leading lady, the adulation of the crowds. And because you don't have the strength or willpower to say no, I have to wind up being dragged away from a couple.
You were saying something about being dragged away. Who are these guys?
What's the matter with you?
Juanita!
That's him there. I never saw this man before in my life. Bricely Thomas bicycle! Do you two know how lucky you are running into me? Why, you may have the one Bricely Thomas is worth $3,000. Congratulations, you lucky winners. Now, you stay right there, will you? Now, don't go away. Give me a push for this thing, will you? Thank you very much, sir. Bye-bye. Come on, Jim. Hop on. Wait a minute. That's why you want to leave town, wasn't it?
Artie, for God's sakes, pedal!
Not another foot until you tell me who that Juanita is and why she's trying to kill us.
Artie, not now! Let's get the train and get out of town, please!
I never thought the day would come when I'd be railroaded out of town.
Could have been worse, Artie. We could have been carried out of town. On the back of Juanita's wagon.
Oh, yes. While we're on that, would you care to tell me now who this Juanita is?
Juanita?
Uh-huh.
Well, I just met her a little while ago.
And that bunch that's with her? Just angry brothers.
I never met them before, and Artie, you know I never want to meet them again.
That I believe.
Well, we seem to have shaken them.
For now. Where are we headed?
Parsons Ridge, could have a little around.
Well, since we've obviously accepted the assignment, don't you think we ought to wire Skinny and let him know?
No, I think when he realizes that this train's missing, he'll know.
That fathead will think someone stole it.
Artie, he'll put two and two together.
I sure hope so. Every time Skinny's put two and two together before, he came up with 7.
Welcome, gentlemen. Welcome to Parsons Ridge. I'm Professor Albert Paradine II, but you can call me Al.
Artie. He's the spitting image of his father.
Remarkable. Well, I should imagine that you're a bit thirsty after your long journey.
Yes.
Perhaps you'd care for some champagne. I have some 6 bottles on ice over at the Daisy Saloon. Should we saunter over there?
Great idea.
Just a minute. How did you know the exact time we'd arrive here?
Champagne. I knew the exact time that you were leaving Washington, D.C. And every movement after that I knew. Yes, I know why you're here and what you're looking for. Shall we have some champagne, gentlemen?
Champagne, Jim.
Did you kill your 4 brothers?
Yes, yes I did.
Why?
They were a disgrace to the Paradine name. Suddenly became honest, decent, God-fearing men. They had to go.
You know, from what we know of your father, I'd say you're a slice off the old Paradine fruitcake.
For starters, I intend to dominate the entire world.
You and fresh point of view for a madman.
Nothing as brilliant as my predecessors, understand?
Have you come up with something new?
Not new. Something as old as mankind itself. Man's will to destroy himself. I shall pit one major power against the other. Devastation, complete annihilation. When the ground cools, the smoke clears. Sure, there'll be some survivors. Helpless. It will be mine. I shall call this World War I. And if need be, another World War II. That way I can keep them straight in my mind.
You want to take him with us, or would you rather just slap his wrist and send him home?
I think you'll find either one infinitely more difficult than the other. I shall leave you, gentlemen, in a most unusual manner. I'm still here, gentlemen. My advice to you is to go back to Washington and report to Mr. Malone how impractical his order is to stop me. Well, I must be showing off, gentlemen. Well, toodaloo. Out of the way! Coming through. Oh, Myrtle. God has been good to you.
Ladies, has Professor Paradine ever disappeared before?
Oh, sure. He does it all the time to make the girls nervous.
To make the girls nervous?
When you can't see a man, he's liable to be in all sorts of places where men aren't supposed to be.
Frightening.
Shocking.
What was that?
That's just Albert playing with his bombs.
All right, so he can become invisible whenever he wants to. How does that threaten the peace of the world?
Skinny, think about this for one moment. Invisible. That means that this man can walk into the office of any leader of any nation and listen to everything. Everything that is said in the war console and report back that pertinent information to the enemy.
And Skinny, we haven't even begun to talk about that bomb he's testing.
We've talked enough. Into action. What are you two doing sitting here in Washington?
Where should we be sitting?
You shouldn't be sitting anywhere. You already should be in action.
Doing what?
Doing what you're being paid to do, protecting this country. This is war. I want you on that train heading back for Nevada within the hour.
Skinny, I think.
Not talk, action! Action! Not talk! Back to Nevada within the hour. War. Most men couldn't face it. But at my age, with a bad back and 4 young children, not a chance.
2,400 miles there, 2,400 miles back. And how long do you think that meeting with Skinny took?
I'd say 2 minutes.
2 minutes. And how encouraged were you by his attitude?
I'd say Skinny doesn't care much what happens so long as it doesn't happen to Skinny.
Exactly.
Top of the morning, gentlemen. You remember me, Colonel Sir David Edney, British Intelligence.
I remember Captain Edney.
Ah, yes, well, in our organization, the best of us rise to the top very rapidly.
Edney, what are you doing on our train?
Well, I'm afraid I've been riding in the engine since we left Washington.
Riding in the engine? You mean you bribed Casey?
Ah, so that's his name. He refused to give me any information whatsoever. No, I didn't bribe him. I simply convinced Casey that when faced with a common danger, good allies should cooperate with each other, and he cooperated.
Are you in this country legally, Edney?
This time? Yes, this time I think I'm legal.
What are you doing here?
Why, what I'm always doing, serving Her Majesty, looking after the interests of the Empire. It's quite a plan this Professor Paradine has, isn't it, huh? But we simply can't have it. No, no, no. I've checked with every sector of our government, and Britain simply isn't interested in a world war at this particular moment. Nor shall we be interested until August 1914, I believe, give or take a fortnight here or there. What in the hell was that?
Tell him.
A personal matter.
A personal matter. My life happens to be very personal to me. Tell me, Chappie, does it involve that girl with the sword?
Sort of.
Her Majesty didn't send me all the way over here to get involved in someone else's personal affairs. If I had been killed today, it wouldn't have been in the line of duty. It would have been a very serious blot on my record. So you see, it is my business, West.
Edney, I have every inclination to pull that cord, stop this train, and throw you off. And see how long an Englishman can survive out there with the Gila monsters and cactus.
An Englishman could survive on those things you mentioned for as long as it was necessary for an Englishman to survive on those things you mentioned.
If you want to survive on this train, you just stay out of my sight.
Oh. Well, in that case, if you'll excuse me, gentlemen, I think I shall rejoin Casey. Up front.
Artie, that man could start the revolution all over just by himself.
Hello, Colonel.
Gentlemen, my assistant, Miss Mirabel Merriweather.
Hell, isn't she entitled to know who we are?
Mirabel, may I present Mr. West and Mr. Gordon?
How do you do?
How do you do?
Have you managed to contact Professor Paradine?
Yes, he's at the Daisy Saloon right now. And he invited us all for a dash of champagne.
Oh,
How on earth did he know we were coming?
there's very little that escapes him, I assure you.
Inviting us for champagne? It's rather odd behavior for a man who's wanted by the police of 4 countries, wouldn't you say, West?
Considering that he's a certifiable lunatic? No, I don't think that's odd.
I found Professor Paradine roly-poly and rather charming.
Don't be deceived, Miss Merriweather. Under that charming and roly-poly skull lies the twisted mind of a demented madman. A dangerous, demented madman.
To British intelligence and Miss Merrivale Merriweather. Truly a lovely opponent as a man of a head.
This is all terribly charming, Professor Paradine, but I'm afraid I'm going to have to spoil your little party. This man is wanted in my country for the murder of a British citizen. I'm ordering the 2 of you to place him under arrest, take him back to Washington, so that your government can hand him over to my government, so that we can take it back to London for a proper hanging.
You're ordering us? Aren't you just a little out of your jurisdiction?
Oh. Well, since you refuse to comply, I'm afraid I shall have to place him under arrest myself.
Oh, please do, Colonel Edney. Place me under arrest. As you see, I have none of my men about the room. I don't need any.
Oh, well, in that case, Professor Albert Paradine II, I hereby place you under arrest for the murder of Winston Paradine.
Bye-bye. Colonel Edney, over here. You tried to kill me. Definite breach of hospitality. I want all of you, understand, off my territory within 24 hours.
When did Nevada secede from the Union?
Everything I control is mine. Everything within 100 miles of any direction is mine.
Her Majesty will not be toyed with. We'll bring in troops if necessary.
You still think we're a colony, don't you? Listen, Edney, if any troops are needed, we'll bring in our own, thank you.
Look here, I'm not at all satisfied with the way this is being handled. I intend to file a formal complaint with your king.
What?
President.
You file away and see how much good it does you.
You see, it was so simple. I could very well have started a war with England and America. No problem at all.
Say, that was a wall banger.
Now, let me warn you. No more fooling about. If there are any problems, from here on out, bring them to my place.
How do we get to your place?
Simple little signs in the desert.
Hey, P2, I just want you to know one thing. As far as all of us are concerned, you're just another demented, antisocial madman.
Wrong. Antisocial, sane madman. Ciao, ciao, bambinos.
Oh! Professor! Professor!
Out of the way! Coming through!
From now on, gentlemen, I suggest we pursue a separate course of action. I wouldn't want you mucking things up any more than you already have.
Us mucking things up?
You're the biggest mucker I've ever known.
Come, Mirabel.
What's a mucker?
Mr. Secretary, you wanted to see me?
Malone, I have here a stern letter of protest from the British government regarding our handling of the Professor Paradine case.
Forgive me for sounding stupid, Dr. Messenger, but how would they know how it's being handled?
They got a report from one of their agents.
British agents operating openly in our country?
After first consulting with me, and of course with the permission of the president. Malone, The Queen herself has contacted me now, which makes this whole mess extremely embarrassing. What in the hell is going on out there in Nevada?
Why, nothing, sir. As far as I know, nothing at all.
We do have two agents out there, don't we?
Yes, sir. James West and Artemus Gordon, two of our best men. Brought them out of retirement, especially for this job. Personally, I can't stand either of them, but...
With two of our best men out there, shouldn't something be happening?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
That's very good, Doctor. Why do they call you Doctor?
Malone, I know Professor Albert Paradine personally. And if the second is anything like the first, this world is in grave danger. I want you to go out to Nevada and take charge of the situation personally.
But, your pardon, sir. I haven't worked in the field for years.
I want you to leave immediately and wind this thing up. Send me daily reports. Get out there, Malone. Take command. Take command. Sir! Check. Malone. Stability.
You're sure we're headed in the right direction?
That's the way the sign pointed.
Well, we aren't going in a straight line, then, or you read the sign wrong or something.
You were saying?
Oh, shut up. You sure we haven't gone 4 miles yet? I swear it feels like twice the distance.
Oh, it just seems that way. When you get older, half the distance takes twice as long.
Thanks a lot. Let me ask you, once we get there, what are we going to do?
Try and force AP2 into making a move.
James, say we manage to arrest Professor Paradine and we bring him in for trial. And the judge says, what are the charges against this man? And we have to say he's plotting to start a world war involving all the nations on the face of the earth. And he says, oh, how do you know that he's plotting to do that? And we say, because he told us. And the judge has got to look at us kind of funny. And he says, did he tell you how he was going to manage to do this? And we say, well, he can make himself invisible anytime he wants to. The judge says, oh, did he tell you that he can make himself invisible whenever he wants to? And we say, no, we saw him do it. Now, James, let me ask you one question. Of all people in that courtroom, who do you think the judge is going to put behind bars?
Finished?
Yes.
Let's go.
What is it?
Oasis. Mirage, maybe.
Or the most elaborate trap ever devised by man.
Something weird and unreal about this place.
It's like fun to me. Check your horses, sir. What?
Come on, Neil.
There's one act I'm going to be sure to miss.
Mr. West, Mr. Gordon, welcome. A little bit late, aren't you? About an hour and a half been dawdling. That's neither here nor there. What do you think of my big, wonderful enterprise?
I can't think of a single moneymaker you've missed.
Where do all these people come from?
Oh, they come from all over the world. Yes. Must be something in this Nevada air that's conducive to gambling. Yes, they have their wagon trains. They get off for an hour and a half. Then they go on ahead by foot. Suppose they'd pledge their wives if I had a use for them.
With all this, why do you want to conquer the world?
It's part of the Paladine tradition to want to conquer the world. It's in the Paladine blood. To ask a Paladine not to conquer the world is like asking a baby not to cry, or a typhoon to be quiet in the corner.
Would you excuse us for a minute?
Yes.
Artie. Let's stop this charade and arrest that guy.
On what charges? He's talking treachery. Well, it's freedom of speech, James. The #1 guarantee of the Constitution.
Murder. Artie, the man has admitted killing his 4 brothers.
Is that an empty boast or a confession? You know, without evidence, nothing.
Jennifer.
The bomb, Artie. The bomb is a threat to our national security.
Here? In the middle of nowhere? We'd have to catch him in the act of planting it somewhere important.
Gentlemen, all this pontificating about these false charges of my arrest. Some goodies for you. $5 chips. On the house, so to speak. Have yourself a good time. Adios.
Well, since we can't arrest him anyway, you know, for years I've been working on a system for beating that wheel of fortune, but I've never had enough of somebody else's money.
Here, Artie. Run amok.
Well, thank you, James. I think I will.
And around she goes, and where she stops, nobody knows. 11!
Let it ride, Artie.
Yeah, that's not the system. We move it to 18. 7 digits up. Let it go now.
Okay, and away we go. Around and around and around she goes. Come on, 18. It's got to work. It's a 7-point removal. Come on. 18, 18, 18! Hey, the gentleman's a winner again.
13 down here.
Number 13.
Number 13.
Okay.
Artie, I don't see any pattern to your system.
Of course you don't. Why should you? I'll add this. We take 1 off of each of 4 of the tops. And let it ride. Number 11!
The gentleman is a winner.
Oh, I love it!
Excuse me, will you explain your system to me?
You mean now? Lady, you got a better chance of buying a share in the United States Treasury.
Oh, but I'm not interested in your money. I'm interested in your mind.
Oh. Oh, well, you see, there's a key.
To opening up your mind?
No, to opening up the betting. You gotta lay it all on the line.
I know exactly what you mean. You must ask yourself, what's at stake here?
Exactly. And what's at stake is the whole bank. And I'm gonna break it right now. Just watch me. Put it on.
Sorry, sir. The wheel is closed.
What?
Professor Paradine's orders, sir. Sorry.
Why, that is... You're gonna leave me with just this kitten? That is absolutely unethical. Absolutely unethical, unsportsmanlike. Worse, I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it in my life.
Artie, come on. I think the bribe is big enough.
Bribe? Put that in my bag. What are you talking about? I've just proved my system is infallible.
Artie, you've been in Greenwood.
You're trying to tell me that wheel was rigged in our favor?
Will the sun come up tomorrow?
Well, it still doesn't prove that my system isn't infallible.
Good. Just don't try it with your money, Artie.
Gentlemen. Well, I see we've won some money.
Artie did all right.
Not bad, considering the likes of this place. Yes. How much do you think you've got there?
I really don't know. I haven't counted it yet.
I'd have to say between $10,000 and $15,000. Maybe closer to $15,000 right off the top.
15,000 sounds like a nice round figure.
I should imagine that would enhance your careers considerably. Oh, and incidentally, a simple letter to Mr. Malone with regard to his resignation. I should think that would cap it. Well?
Well, let's count the chips.
Very well. Join me in my office if you... Let's go this way. Follow me here.
Good morning, my little pussycat. Pussycats.
Ah, yes. My lovely little tigers. Tabby, Flabby, and Shabby. Found them in India. Personally, came across them. That's neither here nor there, gentlemen. Have you finished counting your chips yet?
I never started.
Artie, let's not even tell him what the penalty is for trying to bribe federal agents.
The mind boggles at what I'm going to do to you next. For your rotten, incredible, stupid act. Look, gentlemen. Yes, the abominable brothers. Found them where? Northern Himalayas.
Does Animal Regulations know those two are loose?
Well, from the looks of them, they could be rabid. You ought to give them shots.
I'll give him a shot.
Artie, are you just gonna stand there?
If I'm smart, yes.
Come on, Artie, let's take him.
Well, gentlemen, I wonder if you'd be kind enough to take our guests to a most uncomfortable area. Oh, yes, I'm sure your view from up there would give you a different perspective on things, hmm?
I doubt it.
You know, you both have been a great disappointment to me. Yes, you provided me with nothing with regard to a challenge. Something I could get my teeth into. Here I slipped a little noose for you, and your necks went into it. What a shame. You know, gentlemen, I'm at my very best when I'm under pressure. Incidentally, I shall be going to Washington tomorrow to see your own good friend, Dr. Messenger, who's in charge of the peace conference.
Washington? No, the conference was being held in Washington.
And he didn't say anything about any conference.
Perhaps the most important in this half-century.
Well, we haven't been briefed on world news lately.
Makes no difference. Once the conference is over, then, of course, one half the world will be at war with the other half. Then, hopefully, total holocaust. If not, something similar to it. Watered down, perhaps. Meantime, gentlemen, I bid you adieu. Ta-ta for now, and have an agonizing time of it.
Artie, when I get my hands on that cuckoo, I'm gonna make him eat every word at a time.
He wants our position, does he, huh? I'll be very happy to oblige. James, I've got an idea.
Mr. Malone, what a great honor this is.
Who are you?
Professor Albert Paradine II, the person you've come such a long way to see.
How did you know who I am?
Oh, come now, Mr. Malone. Everybody knows who you are. The brilliant Robert Malone, head of the United States Secret Service.
Not everyone is supposed to know.
Undercover this time. Eh, Mr. Malone? Your secret is safe with me. Shall we go inside the palace? Look a bit dusty and tired. Some of my experts there will revive you.
You're not exactly what I was expecting, Professor Paradine.
You, on the other hand, are exactly what I was expecting. Eagle-eyed and fearless.
This is excellent bubbly, Professor Paradine.
Thank you. From my vineyards in Northern California.
I'm trying to locate two old friends of mine, Professor Paradine.
Yes, and their names?
James West and Artemis Gordon.
Would they be agents, West and Gordon?
Well, yes, I guess you could call them that. You know where they are?
I know exactly where they are. They're on a fishing trip.
A fishing trip?
Well, you see, in this whole entire area, some lovely cold streams filled with rainbow trout. Chances are they're fishing for those trout just north of it.
But they're supposed to be on assignment.
Yes, I understand that. I'd like to put your mind at ease, if I may. It's Skinny, isn't it? Do you mind if I call you Skinny?
If you want to.
Well, you see, Agents West and Gordon would hardly go off on a fishing trip. Had it not been the fact that they were completely at ease with regard to these dreadful charges against me. Why would I murder my brothers? I would never murder them because I love them. Brothers. I want to find that fiendish ghoul who's responsible for their deaths.
Off on a fishing trip.
Yes, you should have seen them. Little rods over their shoulders, can of worms, skipping along with not a thing on their tiny minds.
Why didn't they report into me before they left?
Perhaps you could meet them. I could arrange it so that you could join them.
I hate fishing.
Then please remain here as my guest. Yvonne, Daphne, I'm sure will take care of you. And I'm sure they would give you anything that you would need. Anything.
Why don't you sit down, girls? Now, girls, I'd like you to try and think of me as approximately your own age.
Bravo, bravo, magnifico. So you like the circus? Well, Mr. West, you took advantage of me. This is my chance to play a little game with you. Mr. West, let's make a deal. You have a little choice here. What's behind the red curtain? What's behind the green curtain? Or what's in the basket? Just take your time. Time's up. Basket. Very good. Yes, you see, because if you'd chosen what's behind the curtain, instantly dead. This way, what's in the basket will be painfully, slowly, horrible death. Take Mr. West to the Snake Pit Lounge. Quickly.
Ladies and gentlemen, while this snake is still in a trance, I am going to convert the ropes binding this man into serpents
which will helplessly slither off of his hands, leaving him free. For this, I will need at least 2 very strong volunteers. How about you two? You look perfect for you look strong enough. Come, don't be shy. Come over. Will you hold my flute? Thank you. Would you take the ropes off of this gentleman here? Because those are the ones I will need to turn into serpents. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, to prove that this is not merely a question of the magic of my flute, I am going to show you it is a matter of concentration. On your knees, gentlemen, please. It is only by the mind that it is capable. Put your hands behind you, please. Capable of changing the rope into serpents, which will slither off of your hands and leave you totally free. Close your eyes, please, and concentrate. Now, try the ropes. Are they strong? Do they still feel like ropes? You cannot break them. Let's go.
Gunga Dan to switch places with you.
Oh, he's an old stage buddy. We used to play summer stock back east. His real name was Phil Leibowitz.
I didn't know you knew how to play the flute, Artie.
I don't. Just faked it.
I knew he wouldn't let us get away with it.
That's not AP2. It's Juanita.
What makes you so sure?
Because I just saw her peering over that rock.
Get him! Shoot! Get him! Shoot!
How many brothers does she have?
I don't know, but she's got a lot of cousins. She's becoming a big pain.
You can say that again. I'm sick of having that woman shooting at me. You should have taken care of this. Oh, you left Mexico.
That's why I left Mexico. She was shooting at me.
Now it finally comes out, huh? I knew it all along. Well, I am not going to die if that's somebody else's affair.
It wasn't a wrong. All right. See if you can keep her pinned down. I'm going around behind. Ladylike. Now, you stop this or you're gonna make me mad. Now, Juanita, what is this all about?
Because of you, Juanita had to turn down the governor who wanted to make her his wife.
That's what this is all about. That's why you've been chasing me all over the countryside, shooting at us.
Nobody walks out on Juanita after she turns the governor down.
I never told you to turn the governor down.
You don't love Juanita.
It's very difficult loving a woman that's always shooting at you.
Oh, Juanita's very sorry.
Then tell your brothers and your cousins to quit shooting at us.
¡Basta, mis hermanos!
Juanita. Why can't you be like this all the time?
Oh, Juanita feels like this all the time. It's just that sometimes she wants to kill you.
We've got a priority on everything from here to Washington. There is no way that AP2 can beat us there, unless he can fly.
Well, just in case he can. Let's get started right away, all right? Well.
Well, hello. I was afraid you two were dead.
Skinny, what are you doing here?
Getting out from behind my desk, taking command. It was the Secretary of State's idea. Order.
How long have you been here, Skinny?
Long enough to find out that something smells in Denmark. Professor Paradigm II tried to convince me you were off on a fishing trip. Somebody must have told him that I'm not too bright. Say what you want to about the fella. He really knows how to entertain a visitor.
Skinny, he's on his way to Washington right now.
Why is he on his way to Washington?
He wants to abort the conference there.
What conference?
The peace conference, the one that our Secretary of State, Dr. Messenger, is presiding over.
How come as head of the Secret Service, I'm always kept in the dark about these things? Say, I ran into that fellow from British intelligence, Sir Colonel somebody.
Colonel Sir David Edney.
Yeah, that's the one.
What was he doing?
He was leaving Parsons Ridge in quite a huff. Off to file another complaint with his government, I suppose. What did you two say to him that made him so upset?
Nothing. We were just pointing out his shortcomings to him. That's. Will you look at that? It's one of those hot air balloons. You know, you may think I'm crazy, but I tell you, one day they're going to be flying those things from the Atlantic to the Pacific on a regular schedule. I think you're crazy.
So do I.
Lovely day to be up this lovely balloon. My child, sweet of you to pour this. Bless you, my dear.
Professor!
Naughty, 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 naughty. Oh. Yvonne, what do we see? Steady as she goes.
Professor!
You can go for years without seeing a hot air balloon. All of a sudden, they're everywhere.
Looks like the same one to me.
Well, how could it be? We left that one back in Nevada.
Yes, my dear. Just think I'll be the first man to cross the country by air. I wonder how history will describe it. Tear-eyed pioneer of the upper atmosphere, or the lone gray eagle of the hot air scent. Pedal faster, Daphne.
The peace conference will be sabotaged by an invisible man. By weren't we the first to develop invisibility?
Have you noticed anything strange going on?
Strange?
Peculiar. Out of the ordinary.
Well, there have been some out of the ordinary things happening.
What kinds of things?
Secret documents disappearing from hotel rooms. The mysterious slapping of the Austrian delegate by the French delegate. He swears he was across the room when it happened.
He's here.
However you choose to proceed in this matter, don't forget for one moment that I am running the show. This peace conference is to be my moment. Just how do you choose to proceed?
The first thing is for me to get inside that peace conference as a delegate.
When did we decide that?
Obviously, one of us has to work from the inside at all times.
And I'm sure that we can feel free to call on you for anything we might need, Mr. Secretary.
Feel free to call me Dr. Henry if you like. Just don't call me Doc. You understand why I sent Director Malone as far away from Washington as possible?
No, sir. Why?
Because in the inner circles, he is what is known as ein großer Pusher. Pusher. He's a big bungler. Well, gentlemen, go away.
Artie, I think he might just be able to pull this disarmament thing off.
He just doesn't trip over his own ego along the way. Boom, 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 boom.
Artie?
Yes.
I have your credentials.
Oh, thank you.
Perfect forgery. I know I did it myself. You're the ambassador of Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein?
A direct descendant of the Earl of Liechtenstein. An officer in the war.
Oh.
You were wounded in combat.
Wounded in combat.
And you still have a piece of lead in your leg.
Piece of lead in the leg?
Which causes a slight limp.
A slight limp, yes. Which side did I fight on?
Pick one.
I fought with the English, French, Sardinians, and Turks against the Russians.
And now you fight for peace.
Oh, peace. Goodbye.
Artie, we'll keep in touch through Dr. Messenger.
Very good.
Artie.
Sorry. For peace. Thank you. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Gordon.
Good morning. He comes around the corner dressed exactly like me. He's got on mutton chops and a mustache exactly like me. And as he passes me, he says, "Good morning, Mr. Gordon." Like a fat fool, I say, "Good morning," and I walk right past him. I could have grabbed him there, invisible or invisible. We would have had him.
He must have penetrated your disguise.
Penetrated? He duplicated it, that copycat.
You had to be mortified.
I wasn't mortified. Girls get mortified. I was just mad that I hadn't decked him, that's all. Well, so much for working from the inside. Got any other ideas?
Of course.
Well, fire away.
2 tickets to the peace conference. The spectators gallery. AP2 is bound to be there. You know, all those years of soft living must have dulled our senses. In the old days, no one would have seen through your disguise.
Wait a minute. He didn't see through my disguise. He was right here when I did it. Let's get out of here.
Gentlemen!
How about Princess? You ever had Princess? Princess are fantastic.
This meeting will
I
come to
prefer
order.
Princess.
Any sign of him?
Nothing that I can see.
Gentlemen!
From Paris to Marseille.
This meeting will come to order. Schnell!
Dr. Messenger, before you do this, the Russian delegation would like to ask the German delegation a question.
Why?
To determine whether the Russian government intends to remain for the duration of this conference.
Yeah.
The Russian government would like to know why the German government has 3,000 combat troops stationed in Cuba at this particular time.
Where's Cuba? What is it?
The German government denies categorically that there are any German troops in Cuba.
Besides, those troops are in Cuba for training purposes only.
Gentlemen, if anyone has any combat troops anywhere, this is a vital concern to the United States. I hasten to remind you all of our Monroe Doctrine.
Yeah, Monroe? Once again, I must ask, why 3,000 German troops in Cuba?
Once again, as the rulers of Cuba, I state that those 4,000 troops are in Cuba for training purposes only.
Shut up, fool!
The Spanish government orders the Germans to get its 5,000 troops out of Cuba within the next 30 days.
It is 6,000 troops, and we will keep them in Cuba as long as we like. The German government invites the Russian government to station 6,000 troops in Cuba alongside our own.
In which case the Russian government withdraws its objection to the German troops in Cuba.
Insolente! Maleducado! Malparido! Schweinhund!
Gentlemen, now. Gentlemen. Gentlemen, this is a peace conference. Please. Gentlemen, this is a peace conference. Gentlemen, please. This is a peace conference. You put him down. You put that delegate down. All right, I'm going to take names. And take what? Get your hands off me. On three. One, two, three. Détente. What would your mother say? This is a peace conference.
I don't believe this. And those are supposed to be responsible grown men?
What I don't understand is how Paradine got all this to happen so fast.
Artie, I don't think Paradine had anything to do with this. I think the delegates accomplished this all by themselves. Let's get out of here.
Looking man, you. This is a peace conference, damn it!
I say it's just too much of a coincidence, that's all. AP2 wants to wreck a peace conference, and magically the conference gets wrecked even before it gets started.
Two childish men can wreck anything, including a peace conference, by just opening up their mouths.
I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. What makes you so sure that AP2 had nothing to do with it?
I don't think even AP2 can put 6,000 German troops in Cuba.
You're probably right. It really doesn't matter who's responsible, though, does it? Point is, AP2 had exactly what he wanted out of this.
Wrong. I didn't get what I wanted. As it stands now, the nations are all improperly aligned. Don't you see? It's Great Britain, It's France, it's Germany and Russia against Spain and Italy. What kind of a war is that? We'd lost 2 weeks at the most. Can't these devils put a decent war together?
You're not gonna let a little setback like that stop you now, are you?
Of course not. Fall back on Plan 2. You'd like to know what Plan 2 is, wouldn't you, Mr. West?
Not unless you want to tell us.
Well, I shall tell you. You see what I've done? I put the little bombs in the various capitals, right? London, Paris, Berlin, Moscow, Madrid. You see? Then, of course, when they go off, complete devastation. My problem will be, of course, whether to blame the Germans for Paris, or Paris for Madrid, or Madrid for the Russians, or eradicate Berlin and blame the English.
Possibilities are endless.
What city are you going to eliminate?
Ah, Mr. West. What a stunning figure of a man. What a great hero. How well you did on the snake pit, thanks to a comrade, Mr. Gordon. Well, this will put some real metal into you. A real test. You shall look for where the bombs are in the various cities, and you'll have 24 hours to find out.
Sounds fair enough.
Please, Mr. West, rather a feeble attempt to lock me in. Don't be foolish, Mr. Gordon. Watch quickly. Bye-bye.
Over here, boys. I just don't leave myself one exit. Adios. You go that way, I'll go this way.
All right, he gets 8 floors down. He could push us off anytime he wanted to.
How do we find him?
I don't know.
Quarter after 9. Gives us a little bit under 10 hours to find out where he is, what he's up to, and then stop him.
We may have some time to spare.
Oh, you forgive me if I don't share your optimism. To me, the whole thing looks hopeless.
Maybe not, Artie.
Did you know those girls were here?
Not until about 2 seconds before you did. Artie, if AP2 is gone, what are those 2 honeys still doing here? Why don't you go get a couple bottles of champagne? I'll find out what room they're in, and I'll meet you in the lobby.
Splendid idea.
But I can't, Jim. I can't tell you a thing. Do you know what he'd do to us?
All right. Do you know what city he picked and where he planted the bomb?
Yes,
Do you know how important it is for us to find him and to stop him?
yes.
With the fate of the whole world waiting in the balance, what are you going to tell us?
Nothing.
Nothing. I hate to resort to this kind of method, but with something as important as this,
Where are we going?
Jim!
Artie, no interference. I mean it.
I mean it too, Jim. No violence.
I'm going to do what I have to do. Okay, Daphne.
What are you gonna do? I won't talk. I won't.
Artie.
Hmm?
Artie, come on, wake up.
Oh, boy. You never cease to amaze me. How do you do it?
Artie, now is not the time.
Come on. How do you do it? You can tell me.
I'll tell you later. Let's get out of here.
12 hours in that room. You come out here with all that get up and go.
You'll have it too. When you find out that the bomb is here and set to go off at 9 a.m.
Here? You mean here?
No, I mean here in Washington. AP2 never left. Dr. Messenger has called an emergency session to try and get the delegates to mend their differences. AP2 planted a bomb in the State Department, set to go off during the meeting.
That's less than an hour.
That's right.
Gentlemen, I spent all evening in shuttle diplomacy, going from one delegate's room to the other, begging them to come back to the conference table. Now you tell me you want me to erase everything I've accomplished? I am about to go down in history as the greatest peacemaker of all time!
Dr. Messenger, if you don't cancel that conference, the only place you're going is up in smoke.
Gentlemen, we must not interfere with destiny. But you better find that bomb, or I will do such things to you mit Zange und Schleuder und Streichhölzer und in Galway and twist. I don't know which one is sicker, Professor Albert Paradine or our own Dr. Messenger.
If I tell you, will I ever see you again?
I promise.
You swear?
I swear.
The bomb is hidden underneath the State Department building, directly below the floor of the conference room.
Thanks, Daphne.
I'm Yvonne.
Thanks, Yvonne. Hey, Artie. It's been nice knowing you. How much time do you think we have left?
I don't think I can reach my watch to tell. James, my boy, we're absolute fools to trust Yvonne and Daphne like we did. These hulks realize they're gonna go up with the rest of us?
Probably not. Paradine just thinks of them as hulks.
Incredible.
Thank you for coming back, Alexei. Thank you for coming back, Alexei.
Dr. Messenger,
Buongiorno.
un gran placer estar aquí.
Got through with very little. That's a little broken hand in the cause of peace.
Good Morgen,
Morgen,
Herr Messenger.
Encantado, otra vez.
Yes, gracias. I am sorry, Mr. Thank you for returning. I'm sorry. It is in the cause of peace. Funny little man.
What are you two doing here?
Pangs of conscience, maybe?
Professor Paladine made us do it. The bomb's in a briefcase in the conference room, and it's about to go off any minute now.
Gentlemen, let us put yesterday behind us. In the spirit of brotherhood, let us forge a shining peace. But first, let us bow our heads in memory of the security guard strangled by our distinguished colleague from Belgium.
Gentlemen, there's a bomb set to go off in one of your
Please, check every one of your briefcases. Quickly, boss.
Нет, бомба. То шире мы фунис. Mon Dieu, mon Dieu.
Hey, that's my teddy bear.
Oh, you're here, but this is not the case.
That's my briefcase. This is a gift of my wife. I mean, she loves American underwear.
Souvenirs? Nichts haben Sie Bomben?
I've checked all their bags. Nothing.
Messengers.
Yeah, what you're doing?
There's a bomb set to go off.
There is no bomb in my briefcase.
Give me the key.
You interrupted me.
I can't believe it. You're not the two hopeless incompetents I thought you were.
You know that bomb may go off at any minute?
Yes, I set the timer myself.
And you're just gonna sit there and go up with the rest of us?
Hardly. I found out something rather interesting. That when I'm invisible, my body changes entirely. Here's obviously the 2 sticks of dynamite. Put those in my hands. Have them go off, and I'm not even scratched. I look forward to standing in the middle of the Holocaust. You two gentlemen will be in the middle of Washington. Boom! Gone! Myself, not one hair lost. Well, gentlemen, see you in eternity. Something's wrong. I'm not invisible. Help me! Help me!
You do something. You built it, defuse it.
I can't. It would take too long.
Pull yourself together and defuse that bomb, you hear me?
I can't, I'm frightened.
I order you to disconnect that bomb.
Here goes nothing.
Thank God! I'm alive! Alive!
There we are.
Edney.
Now you may disappear whenever you wish.
No, you leave him alone. He belongs to me. We must close the invisibility gap.
Colonel Edney, you are still out of your jurisdiction.
Oh, bother. Take him. He's yours. Honestly, I've had enough of you colonials to last me a lifetime. I'm going back to Great Britain for good. My regards to Her Majesty.
Really? Well, gentlemen, go away. Now, you evil, brilliant fellow, you come along with me. We got secrets to share. It would have been such a beautiful moment. Be standing in the center of the city. Complete devastation all around me. Bodies falling like rag dolls. Work gloves, horseless carriages. Pity. No, there'll be another chance. No, there won't. Yes, there will. Yes. Well. Bye-bye. You got your papa's eyes. Oh, you're soon. Hey, then come together. Come on.
Artie, maybe we are getting too old for this sort of thing.
What happened?
Where are you?
I'm right here. Where are you?
Right here.
Right where?
Here, handcuffed to you.
We're invisible.
James? I think I got this thing working again.
Let me have that thing, Artie.
Sure. James! Now it's gonna be lost in the Potomac forever.
Good.
What? Why'd you do that?
Washington is so lovely. Daphne and I have decided to stay another week.
Well, splendid.
Mr. West.
Who said that?
I did. Dr. Messinger.
Where is my activator? The little thing that goes bleep bloop.
Well, I threw it in the river.
It shouldn't be too hard to find.
I think I'm going to faint.
You do, and I will kick you to death.
Don't yank me so hard. You're hurting me.
I'll yank your arm out by the roots if you don't keep up with me from now on.
James, don't you think that falls under the heading of cruel and inhuman punishment? Being invisible and handcuffed to Albert Paradine for the rest of your life?
I think they deserve each other.
You may be right.
I've never been so cold in my life. Can't we rest a minute?
I'll never rest until we find that gizmo of yours. Here we go again.
No, please, H.L. I can't hold my breath as long as you can.
Then you better learn to live without air.
The only way to fly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Robert T. Skinny Malone IV, present-day custodian of the files of the Secret Service. When one delves into the ancient files, one is struck by the improbability of these cases of James West and Artemus Gordon. The idea that a man could become invisible is obviously absurd. My apologies and good night.